I could give these guys a while.
A lady comes to the car, was gonna call CPS on me because my son was in the car, and she thought I was yelling at him. And I showed her, I was like, "No, did you see this 1,500 meter race on this thing?" I was like, "No way."
Where are we headed right now?
We're headed to Philly. It seems like it's quite a big plane, so we're going to get to Philly a little bit earlier than we normally get to these Grand Slams, so we're going to have time to have some treatment, time to get a run in. Actually a mini session, to be honest, and then probably a little bit more treatment, dinner, and then bed, so that's the plan.
Back with some good old throw and catch.
Yeah, mate. Haven't dropped one of these in many a year.
How was the travel day, boss?
Yeah, good. It was pretty easy, to be fair. We got off of one plane and walked straight onto the other one. Just sat around, scratched my nuts for the second one, isn't it?
Can't beat it. What you got going on today?
So we got in a bit earlier. We were going to get in at 9, but because they changed the meet from Friday, Saturday, Sunday to Saturday, Sunday, it meant that we just wanted to get in a little bit earlier on the Thursday so that we can get a bit of movement in before running, get some treatment, get some dinner, just be a bit more timely. Okay, so we've got a 45 to 50 minute run. I'm going to go for 47 and a half. In the middle, do 3 sets of 60 second on, 30 second on, 15 second on, all with 1 minute cruising jog rest in between. So similar to what we did in Jamaica, we'll probably double up on treadmills for the striding part. And the rest is pretty much like a 3 mile warm up and 3 mile warm down, or 3 mile warm up and 2 mile warm down after this session. So yeah, that's what we got going on today. Ask Julian how long he can run 4:17 for. There you go, fella. Find it. There you go. Looks great. You look great. Let the treadmill do the work for you. The belt's moving. You're just surviving, baby. Let's go. Nice. Good job. Harder that, then soften that a little bit. Now get harder again. Stay tough. Let's go. Good job. That's great. There you go. Deep breath. Bring that heart rate down. Drop the shoulders. Drop the shoulders. There you go. There it is. Fine.
I asked? Yeah. So I figured maybe 0.1.
Yeah, maybe that's right. That's what you're counting like. Well, consider this Marriott gym absolutely wrecked.
Done?
Yeah, no fans out today. Done for today, travel day, run. The old Fisher special. Job's done. That was pretty solid overall. I think I felt better on the workout beforehand and during than I did previously. So I quite like that workout off the plane, just getting the legs spinning a little bit and then getting around about 7-8 miles in overall. And I'll shower up, have some more treatment and have some dinner and call it a night, get ready for pre-meet tomorrow. I have a lot of media obligations tomorrow too, so we'll knock those out with the thought in the back of our mind of the races and staying focused on the job at hand, and then just waffle our way through the day, really. So
we got to watch Julian rip a pretty impressive mile.
Yeah, I mean, we're just handing out free entertainment right now, and this is what we would do if the cameras were here. If the cameras weren't here, it's always good. It's always good to have that. But yeah, so we've got his mile today, your 400 tomorrow.
4:17 with some glissies.
It's pretty good for the glycerins.
I'll take that.
And yeah, that's us done for the day.
Pre-meet day.
Pre-meet day, we're getting a 30-minute 2-mile car ride to Franklin Field, and today on the docket is 1 30-minute run, 1 90-second tempo, 1 300 slowish, 1 200 fastish, 3 starts, 1 warm down, 1 ice bath, 1 Westy 400, 1 Julian filming 400, 1 car ride back, get ready, trip check, press conference, waffle a bunch of pish, get people to dislike me and other people to like me, and dinner, massage, sleep.
What a Friday. Do you know how weird the track is?
Really?
So first off, that's not the 200 meter mark. So it's different than Penn.
Okay.
Relays. The start and finish is over there.
Oh. Okay. Really?
That is not 200 meters to go.
Oh.
This line here is 200 meters.
Right here?
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the century-old track.
That's cool. Is
All
that
right.
400 meter track?
In lane 4.
Oh no.
You didn't know this?
No, I'm running.
Yeah, you're running in lane 4.
Running lane 4.
Oh, this is so good that I get to share all this with you. Ready for the really crazy part?
There's more?
It is an outside break in the 800. So you have 3 guys who will be starting behind the finish line in lanes 1, 2, and 3. They'll run in lanes 100 meters in. There'll be cones. And then lanes 1, 2, and 3 need to get out into lane 4 by the turn. Wow.
Is that not, like, that's how they run meets here?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's like, you're on the outside, so
Okay,
you don't
so
have to worry about it.
Yeah.
But
They're the really smart guys on the inside.
the racers, you know, that's why you sign up to be a racer.
Yeah.
But you have Hobbs in 1,
Yeah.
Elliott in 2, and Samuel in 3.
This is gonna be a problem.
Anyway,
Well, that's cool.
extremely wide turns,
Really? Okay.
short straightaways.
No, that's right.
Don't try to pass on a turn
Yeah.
unless you have to.
Okay.
Even more than normal. It's my advice.
Probably not going to use any audio from this, but I feel great. Right, Dominic West, is it time?
It is time. I think today's the day.
Really?
Let's just get it done, huh?
Sub 60?
59.95.
Wow.
I don't know, I've
Coach,
talked all.
we ready?
Yeah.
5,
Is that good?
3,
Can I go there?
2, 1.
Come on. What was it? Hurt. I really hurt. Fast track.
What we hit?
60.9.
I don't know what more I can do. Where do I find 0.9?
You just ran 3-second PB.
Track's fast.
Track is so fast.
Track is rapid, baby. World records, PBs, all this weekend. Philly, baby. Give me a cheesesteak.
I was wondering where everyone was.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it would have been good if they had people like we go straight from here and then to the press conference.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, take some good timing from them. I'm not getting any votes.
I'm sorry.
I can't vote for myself, it looks bad. I'll vote for Marco as well. He's good at getting second in these events. So, you know. Whoa!
Okay then.
Come on, you worked on it.
So he's leading you on points though. So what's
Well, that's what I was rudely told. If my calculations are correct, I shouldn't overflow. You just gotta trust the protocol.
Trust the bottle that you missed out on in Miami, huh?
Trust the ball.
Some would call that the perfect pull.
Race day, baby. You seem to come around quite often these days. Be good luck. Feel great.
Sleep good.
Eating some warm rice after a sauna out in the cold. Like a real Philadelphian in my shorts. And yeah, fueling up. Back on that rice bowl. I'll let the Spotify DJ take over.
Good luck to him.
Laid back music, that's not what we're looking for.
Shakeout time?
Shakeout time. Do a little bit of gym movement first, and then get the body moving, get it primed, and then get the shakeout done. I've texted Danny if he wants any specific part of the shakeout, but I think just maybe a couple of jumps and maybe a couple of strides. I feel really fucking good. I don't know what it is, but I've kind of cracked whatever it is. Whatever it is, I've cracked it, and that's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, get you running around delivering packages.
Exactly. So I think I have one. Oh, they've gotten a little bit tricky with it. Huh. You'll never guess who I'm sponsored by. So we've got Brooks, the Beast logo, Brooks on the side, signature. That's pretty cool. I like that. I think that's what I'm wearing tomorrow. And then this one is just Brooks Beast signature. I like the signature on the back. That looks clean.
That's cool.
Yeah, it took me a lot of attempts to when I think they actually ended up pulling it from my contract. Yeah, this is the move today.
Smart. Change it up.
Beautiful.
Everybody's favourite chicken and rice combo.
Yeah, mate. It's Balkan season, really. Yeah, behind the scenes, what's in the bag? I've got my watch and my headphones. Absolutely classic toiletry stuff, you know? Just your basic toiletries. I'd say one of the biggest flaws of Grand Slam track would be we keep picking cities with the most traffic I've ever seen in my life.
Tell me also the setbacks during the indoor season, and then of course Kingston wasn't where you were at. But you were able to bounce back from Miami. I wonder if that kind of like instilled some more confidence of like, all right, I still got it, and I got a lot more to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the thing I lacked the least is confidence. The thing I lacked in Jamaica was training. So it's coming together well. I know when I've got the training like I have behind me, I know that the results will come. I just got to stay in the process. It's race by race. That's what I'm focused on. I'm trying to run a PB in the 8 and make sure I'm closer and, you know, battle for the win in that, and then, you know, turn up and do my job.
So just to remind you, the race will be... Michael doesn't want to give up that lead. He does not. 52, not that quick, and this is what Arab can do. He doesn't go out that hard. He builds and he builds and he builds from the front finisher as well, but this is what Arab does. Down the back straight, stretching everyone's ahead. Watch the clock. 1:43.35 off a 52.1 first lap. Whoa.
It's like stop-start here. Didn't have much left, so I thought I'd try and just wait for the last 100. I was able to make sure I got Cole and I got Elliott and I got the other guy, but if I was 5th in the last 800, it's a better field. I know it's slower, but it's a hard fight, man. Yeah. It's like nothing's ever easy in an 8, unless I get out harder, and that was as hard as I could get out. I don't know, it is what it is, but you know, small margins, I guess. Yeah. What was the time?
45.8.
45.8? Yeah. It's a bit wanky, but it must have been even split.
Yeah.
Let's not really much about that.
Let's try and hurry, get nutrition in, and get our cool down by.
Right, I'll see you over there. Dinner?
Yeah, mate. On the salad, and then we'll do some sweet potato, probably steak, and some veggies.
How does the body feel post race?
Yeah. Here's the thing with 800s is like they kind of happen to you, and then it's not like the aftermath. I don't think is that bad. Like running a hard 15, you're absolutely plastered for a while. Maybe I'm just not running them hard enough, but they're like you recover off 800s pretty quick, I think. But they're hard in the moment, really hard. You bounce back off them quick. So getting fueled up early so I can try and go to sleep earlier and have a good full sleep and get ready for a big one tomorrow. That's the plan.
Shakeout the same today as yesterday?
Yeah, same thing. Just felt really good in warm up, so just try and keep things similar and hopefully look for a different result. You know, that's what they say. Do things the exact same and get different results. Joke.
Yeah, feel good?
Yeah. No, it's just like coming off of yesterday and like not having the result you wanted, but knowing you have to go out and bounce back and win today. Sometimes a little bit like deflating, not getting the performance that you want, but it's the same in 2021 at the Olympics when you nearly get knocked out in the first round and you end up getting bronze. It's just
just important to stay knowing that every day is a new day and you have ability to go out, do your job, and the only thing you can affect is the right now, the present, and that's all I can really focus on. But it's hard to get up every day thinking that, because sometimes you get beat down a little bit. So I feel good. I just need to give myself a bit of a shake and put myself in a winner's mentality, and I'm able to do that pretty well. So that's just the focus for the next 5 hours or so, is just get myself zoned into that and go and chase with all I've got for another win. That's the plan. So I mean, I'll mentally get ready for a hard race from the gun, just because that's the easiest one to pivot from and the hardest one to pivot to. But I do think we're going to run it pretty similar to Miami. I feel pretty confident in just rolling with it and flowing through some ideas. Just trying to figure out what sucks.
Final thoughts, fella?
I'm fired up, mate. So I'm just trying to keep hold of as much energy as I can and embrace whatever comes my way and just give them hell on that last 100 and realize this shit's going to be a dogfight. So got to have as much energy as you can, but it's going to be in a dogfight. You should probably bet on me.
You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do.
In particular in this event. Looking good at the moment. Josh Kerr made the big move to get involved because he didn't want Hocker or anyone else to jump off the front, and maybe Howie fancies it. They're coming down this time.
Some kind of discomfort on his face, and Marco Aram way out on the outside lane.
Look at this, the Canadian, the 800-meter runner, has taken it to the 1500, guys. One Yogi did it in Kingston, the Olympic 800-meter champion. This is the man who finished second to him, and he's got the 1500 guys trailing in his wake. Can he be strong enough? Aaron looks brilliant here. Here comes Josh. Here comes Josh Howie. Here comes Cole Hocker. They all want to get in front of him. Hocker's got it at the moment. Josh Kerr, though, has got the momentum. Josh Kerr is going to take it again. Josh Kerr wins the 1500 meters. Now, Aaron was fifth there. He was fifth in the 800. So that means they're going to be on the same points. Kerr and Aaron. I think the Canadian's going to get it. In fact, he's been given fourth place in the finish. I thought he was...
Wait a minute, y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented? Flexing on these niggas, I'm like Papa on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. Rose, the captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the
That was a bit of fun, wasn't it?
I've never felt so relaxed through 800, and I was like, I could give these guys a while. And then I was like, fuck, I'm fucking here. Got loads of space to run left. I was like, I'm just gonna have to send this in lane 3 or 4. That was a fucking battle on the way home, but got it done.
What a fucking race. Well done, fella.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's keep racking. Fucking time. It takes time. But you'll get right. I'm still fucking, it's hard.
Yeah, definitely. The mental side of it, ironically, it's the toughest part. It's like,
I was to give any piece of advice for after you win something big, it's like, know about your team, so all you have to do is run. I don't do anything, man. I don't even buy my own fucking clothes. They just do it for me and I can just run.
you have a stylist or what? Damn, I gotta get there.
Dude, it's not too bad. You can find someone to do it, they buy you a bunch of clothes for like the month,
Yeah.
and then you get there like, right, this is
A
what
lady
you're
comes to
gonna
the car was gonna call
Yeah.
CPS on me because my son was in the car, and she thought I was yelling at him. And I showed her. I was like, "No, did you see this 1500-meter race on this thing?"
To use a gear and actually don't use it myself, slip back in. I was like, if I could smoothly go all the way up, I'll do all of it. But if I can and I need to get to a gear to use it, it's going to use too much, because I was very zen through the whole thing. I was like, don't lift the heart rate, don't get emotional with it until 150 to go. So I was like, okay, they've used one, that's perfect, sit back in, just wait. And then like, I'll come back up a little bit, but just wait. And then
I don't know, things were just happening, and I was just kind of, I felt like I was watching most of the race from like a bird's eye view, and I was just like, you know, everyone was really stressed in the call room, so I was like, okay, people are antsy, people are a little bit, you know, there's money on the line, and so just use all of it to your advantage. Like, I've said it so many times, I'm like, running a 1500 with 8 guys is different to anything that we've ever done.
Yeah.
So just keep waiting. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. It would have been nice to win the whole thing, but there's nothing really I can do about that, unless if I pushed it from earlier or done something else, but that wasn't my job today. So it's nice to have reps like that in the bank, knowing that, you know, if the world final this year isn't quick, which it might not be, you know, we might all be kind of looking at each other a little bit, and so it's nice to keep winning these ones against these guys, knowing that it's actually not top end speed that got me beaten in Paris, it was strength. It's like, you know, I think we've shown multiple occasions that I don't have the best top end speed in that field, but I'm still able to outkick everyone in a 15.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of good reps to get in.
Can this go in the vlog?
Yeah, you want it?
Yeah.
You guys been having fun?
Yeah.
Love it. You guys come yesterday or just today?
Yeah, yesterday.
3 words to describe the weekend, Chef.
3 words?
Yeah, man.
Exciting, long, and pleasing at the same time. I'll say that.
Oh no. See, organised.
Say so yourself.
Yeah.
Wait, it was pretty good. It's pretty nerve-wracking. Stressful. Yeah, those gonna be my 2.
We got 2 of them. One's nerve-wracking and one's stressful.
Yeah. But organised at the same time.
I'd say a triumph, speed, and a whole lot of fun.
I'm going with electric. Nerve-wracking.
Copycat.
And fun.
Game of 2 halves. That's 4 words. Right, it is. Yeah.
So I'm proud mum. Super fast finish and very nerve-wracking.
Never in doubt.
Oh, well played, well played.
Done, mic drop.
Last but not least. My 3 words. Trust the process. Trust the process. Sex, drugs, rock and roll. Camille's struggling with this one, I think, a little bit. All the work.
Dun, 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 dun. Beautiful.
Not how fast you can run, mate. Not how fast other people can run and you keep up. How fast you can close. And the fucking finish line is closing down on you.